Say thank you, Phil. Daddy's gonna go fishing. Is Daddy gonna go fishing? When are you gonna go fishing with us? Yeah, you are.
Hey, good Thursday morning, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Surfside, California. Check that gorgeous sunrise out. We just had some downpours here not too long ago, but it's cleared out. And what's clearing it out is this wind. The clearing wind is really starting to hoot here now on the beach, and it's going to get nasty. It's already starting to cap out there a little bit, and it's only going to get windier as the day goes on. We'll have more on the weather, what's going to be going on for the weekend as we get into the report. The PCS Show is now open at the Orange County Fairgrounds. How many of you are going to attend? Drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear what day you're going to be at the show and what you're looking forward to seeing. What a show it's going to be. There was some conking going on in San Diego on the halibut. We've also seen some incredible Baja yellowtail fishing. There's been some really good stuff going on. And of course, rockfish opens up in April. We can catch sheephead here in SoCal. We'll have it all for you. I'm going to get set up right now before I get blown off this beach. It's time for the MB. Give me a moment. I'll be right back with more.
With ice, got my temperature set up, okay?
30 degrees, 30.4.
Yep. And you sprinkle a little bit on top of your ice. That's all you need for 20 pounds of ice.
Holy smokes, it's dropping fast. 13 degrees, it dropped it that fast?
Retail price, $7.99. We're doing a show special at the Pacific Coast Sports Fishing Show, and it's $5 flat rate. Anybody to purchase a deckhand kill bag gets a free 12-ounce Pacific Edition colder ice brine. Right now, 5.9 degrees.
It's worth its weight in gold. Tell you, the quality of fish, what a difference.
Yeah, we started at 30.6. It's already below. It's already getting to 27.
I can get ice in a kill bag for about 6 days.
It's down to 18 degrees. Pretty dang impressive, to be honest with you. I mean,
any deckhand sports bag, you get a free exclusive Pacific Ocean Edition 12 ounce.
Cool.
I will be located in the Your Saltwater Guide booth. Come see me, Calico Chris, at the Your Saltwater Guide booth to redeem your free 12 ounce cold ice brine. The shelf life is indefinite.
so I almost can't see a reason not to buy it. Take them, put them on your boat, and you're good to go. That's
so
crazy.
right there, we've dropped it 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's at 12 degrees right now. This is pretty dang amazing. 12 degrees now, much better than 30 degrees. You know, when you're trying to keep your ice and your fish in a better condition, we all know that getting the temperature down quickly is what you want to do. Just by this small demonstration, I definitely recommend you guys.
Before we get started on today's morning briefing, don't forget, if you're headed to Ensenada, you're going to want to give Zeke Casas a call. Only 15 minutes from downtown, but just check out that spectacular view while in Ensenada, Baja, California Norte. And if that garage door is giving you a problem, then you're going to want to call your garage door man. That's Joe Welker. Tax problems? Nobody better than our friend Tim Marquez. Tim's been doing taxes for 35 years. Give the tax man a call today. And for your heating and or air conditioning needs, you're going to want to talk to our dear friend John Lopez at Efficient Heating and Air Conditioning. Man, it is windy and it is cold down here, but at the same time, if that's possible, it is beautiful. You know what time it is. It is time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Oh, lukewarm, but still pretty darn good on a morning like this. Let me jump up here. I don't think those waves are coming my way, but I've thought that before. You know what happened to me the last time we did that. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We deeply appreciate it when you do that. It means the world to us. Also, if you subscribe to the Freeman Adventures YouTube channel, that would be deeply appreciated. Tick that little bell and you'll be notified when there is new content. And also follow us over there on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Share these videos with a friend. In fact, share them everywhere. All right, let's get into it with you all. The PCS show is open, and as I said, please drop a comment down below. Tell me what it is you really want to see at this year's show. I'm really curious about that. And then maybe after the show, come back here to the morning briefing and let us know how it was. I've got a feeling you're going to absolutely love it. It has been so well planned out, and there's so many booths and vendors. It's really going to be great. So hope you get by there today. I will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So looking forward to that. And the plan is to be at the trout pond at 12 noon on Saturday with Danny Cadota. So if you're a big fan of the Danny Cadota show, and who isn't, check that out on Saturday. Also, Sam De La Torre and I did Tackle Shop Confessions the other night, and Sam went into great detail about the deals that you're going to want to take advantage of. If you haven't watched that show yet, you owe it to yourself to watch it to make sure you get those deals. And also, I sat down with the guys who made this all happen, Bill DePrace, Mike Bond. You should listen to that podcast. They go into great detail about what it is you should be looking for. All right, let's jump into it with you all. Down in Cabo San Lucas, there's still some yellowfin tuna. If you find a pod of porpoise offshore, about 20, 25 miles, 20 to 40 pound yellowfin tuna. It's not a slam dunk by any stretch of the imagination. They do have windy weather during this time of the year in southern Baja, California. So as we move into spring, further into spring, it stays kind of windy down there. So you got to get out past the wind. Then you got to find the pod of dolphin. Then they've got to be holding yellowfin tuna. So once again, some guys opt to go out there and give it a try, and then they come inshore where they're catching some smaller rooster fish, a lot of sierras in there, and they're also picking away at a variety of other species, pargo, cabrilla, stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's get up and talk about what's going on up there in the La Paz area. Baja Pirates still putting the hurt on some yellowtails. The yellowtail bite has been outstanding. They've also been catching sheephead and all kinds of other critters down there mixed up with the yellows, but predominantly it has been really good yellowtail action for Baja Pirates Tail Hunter International. Make sure you say hi to Jill Roldan and Jonathan Roldan for me at the PCS show. They have Tail Hunter International in La Paz, and nobody does it better. They are really awesome people, and if you want to go down and have a vacation, a fishing, and just an adventure in Baja, California, Tail Hunter International. They're catching yellowtail also. Martin's Sport Fishing. I just came across these guys. They're in Santa Rosalia, Baja, California, down there in southern Baja also. And they have been putting the hurt on the yellows. Great yellowtail action going on for those guys as the bite has been absolutely fantastic for the guys out of Martin Sport Fishing down there in Baja, southern Baja. And then in Loreto, not too far from there, we continue to see great fishing for the folks there out of Salt Dog or Sea Dog. I screw this up there it is right there. I'm going to put this to memory. You think I could do that, right? I put the whole morning briefing to memory pretty much every morning. Anyway, those guys are great, and they're at the PCS show. Go tell them you're going to give Phil memory lessons if you see it. But really great yellowtail action going on there also. Let's get you out to the area around San Quintin, Baja, California. And an angler by the name of Anthony Noy and a bunch of other great anglers went down there, and they had outstanding fishing with Captain Jaime from Jaime's Pongas catching yellowtail. Look at the rockfish they were putting the hurt to also, and look at those flat calm seas. It was absolutely gorgeous, and they had such a great Baja adventure down there in that neck of the woods. It was fantastic. They also fished with Capitan Jose Duarte, and they just loved the whole experience. Great rock fishing, great people down there in San Quintin, 140 miles down below the border. Really, really good stuff for them. So happy to see them taking advantage of that Baja fishing and hospitality down there in beautiful Baja, California Norte. Up a little bit closer to home here, 70 miles down below the border, we've got Ensenada, Baja, California. Mostly rockfish, but they do get the occasional yellowtail bite, and they, once in a while, will run into some of that bigger bonito also roaming around there. It's beautiful here. It's cold and windy, but it's gorgeous actually. But mostly they've been falling back on the rockfish. There's some halibut being taken inside of Estero Bay, and we've also seen a few calico bass and sand bass. Pretty windy down there, and it looks like it's going to stay that way now through Friday. In fact, while I'm just mentioning the weather right now, this weather here in SoCal, no way you're going to fish in this crap today, and tomorrow is going to be much of the same, as it is gusting up to 20 knots here right now. It's starting to blow me around a little bit. It is quite windy and it's going to be nasty, and I would not suggest doing any surf fishing. First of all, you're not going to catch anything. Second, and most importantly, it's dangerous and people get washed out to sea and we lose people. People die in conditions just like this, especially it's capping quite a bit more now, as you can see out there. It's really starting to blow, really starting to cap. People get washed off rocks and jetties. Just forget it until Saturday, Sunday, when the weather's going to get really nice here. And if you want to get out and you've already gone to the PCS show, it sounds like you're going to be able to do that there. So there you have it down in Ensenada. Once again, mostly rockfish right now, but high hopes that we are going to see a break in the weather, and maybe those yellows will get up under the birds again here very, very soon. Man, it is gorgeous. I mean, the visibility here this morning is absolutely beautiful, as you can see behind me. All right, let's go to San Diego, California, as we jump into the USA now. And we got to talk about the dolphin, because they had a big day again on the halibut. Their halibut derby has been going along really well. They had 35 anglers, 19 halibut, 20 shorts. Their big one, 29 pounds. So another big day on board the Dolphin out of Fisherman's Landing in San Diego. Our friend John Ho. John, good morning to you, my friend. Loves the Dolphin, loves to fish on the Dolphin, and it really sounds like they've had some great fishing. Now, on the weekends, sometimes they'll focus more on bass, and they've been doing pretty good with the Premier. They've been fishing sand and calico bass, mostly sand bass, but they've been doing pretty good. Marina Del Rey has been catching bass. Dana Wharf has been catching bass. It's wintertime still. Nothing wide open. We're going to have a reduction big time in water temperatures, and that's going to make those bass even more lethargic than they normally are. But that twilight bite up there out of MDR, and even the daytime bite's been pretty good. We'll see how this all calms down for, of course, Saturday and Sunday, as it looks like it's going to be too windy again on Friday to get too much accomplished. And that's, well, it's not great, but I mean, this is, you know, not fishable. So you go to the PCS show. It's perfect for all of you. Keep that in mind. So sheephead available to you here. Whitefish, sculpin, been doing pretty well on all of those species here recently. But again, with this inclement weather, nothing's going to happen. It's Catalina Island. There's been a few signals on sea bass and halibut, as there has been up there in the Channel Islands. Private boaters have been picking some fish off. Pat O'Brien, who runs the Aloha Spirit out of Cisco Sport Fishing, has been poking around, catching some nice halibut and sea bass. But Pat and everybody else are calling it quits here today, because it is far too nasty, as the sun is getting just engulfed by some dark clouds down the other way. Still looks like some rain to the south of us here this morning. So once again, that's the situation here in SoCal. Nothing all that crazy. We have to tell you that there at Ventura Sport Fishing, you can save 20% if you book your trip before April the 1st. So you've got to book your trip before April the 1st, and if you do that by calling Ventura Sport Fishing, 805-676-3474, they'll knock 20% off your bill. Don't forget the El Patron out of Long Beach Sport Fishing. Woo! It's windy down here. Long Beach Sport Fishing, they are putting new engines in the boat right now, but they'll be ready to rock and roll here very, very soon. More information on that at www.longbeachsportfishing.org. Check them out today. And on March the 23rd, we're going to be right down there where you see that tower. See it down there? Now maybe you can see it. That tower down there is Anderson and Pacific Coast Highway. And right there on March the 23rd, 6 in the morning till 10 a.m., the Freedman Adventures family is going to get together. We've had huge turnouts here. We're going to have a great raffle for you that morning. bring some coffee, bring your chair, catch some fish, go to Big Fish Bait and Tackle down there on the corner of Seal Beach Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. Get some bait and tackle. And March the 23rd is going to be an extra special day down there, of course, at Anderson and Pacific Coast Highway. Incidentally, March 4th through the 9th. So right now, 15% off everything in the store at Big Fish Bait and Tackle. As this is worsening as the morning briefing goes on for sure, getting up well over 20 knots right now. Really, really starting to blow. So Big Fish Bait and Tackle, forget about surf fishing until Saturday. It's been mostly barred perch with a lot more yellowfin croaker starting to show up, a few more corbina here and there. We've been seeing a little bit more halibut. Grunion Run is on St. Patrick's Day, March the 17th, and that's only going to get this thing really cranked up and going much better as we go along. Man, it all of a sudden went from being brilliantly just sunny to kind of ominous looking again, as again those dark clouds are starting to surround us once again. All right, my friends, crazy weather here in SoCal. I sincerely hope the wind did not screw up this report. We've got some good wind guards, so I hope that you were able to hear everything here. The PCS Show, drop a comment down below. Tell me what it is you want to see, and then after the show, come on back here to the morning briefing and let us know how you enjoyed that 5-day trip on the Independence. You can sign up at the Independence booth at the PCS Show. We've got that trip in April. That's going to be a great one. And we've got a lot of other charters filling up fast. If you want to get on one of those trips, then I highly recommend that you text me right now. Send me a text and I'll send you the list. 657-227-6459. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that our dear friend Marcus Fain, I think fishing Silverwood Lakes, put the herd on some really nice big trout. All right, my friends, have a beautiful day. Gorgeous sunrise here in SoCal this lovely Thursday morning. I'll see you at the PCS Show on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Enjoy your time there today. I know you're going to love it. Take care, and I hope to see you really, really soon. Even though my wife Ruth told me I might get hit by lightning, I decided to spend Ash Wednesday morning at the Christ Cathedral in Orange, California. What a beautiful way to start Lent out. It is a gorgeous cathedral. The singer had the voice of an angel, and there were so many wonderful people there. I thought I'd leave you with some of those sights and sounds from this morning. Aunque mi esposa Ruth me dijo que podría caerme un rayo, decidí ir a la Catedral de Cristo en Orange, California. Qué hermosa manera de pasar el miércoles de ceniza y comenzar la cuaresma de 2025. Bendiciones para ti y todos tus seres queridos. Quiero dejarte con algunas de las imágenes y sonidos de esta mañana.